Okay, it is Monday. It is, I don't know, around 6 o'clock. Yep, just after 6 o'clock. This is inside the cabin where they've fixed up. I'm now standing with my back to the front door. So I'll do a pan here. See all their stuff in here. Should be enough light for this all to turn out for Jamie. The reason I got this out, you should be able to hear that thunder in the background, because we're going outside to try and get some lightning and some thunder for Jamie. Okay, I'm going to step forward about 5 feet. You can see the stairways going up. Used to be on the other side. Now it's on the left instead of the right.
Are you going to take that bedroom?
I haven't even been up there yet since I've been here this trip.
You haven't seen it either, have you? It doesn't look very good about this laundry hanging around, Brian. Looks like we're a bunch of slobs.
We're camping.
Sorta.
There's some lady that's been hanging out here, the host with the most.
Hey, I'm trying.
You've been very good, very gracious.
Some people are harder to please than others, and I'm not talking about Brian.
You've been very gracious. I really appreciate it. There's their computer and the little stand they bought for it. And
Are you
their table.
speaking to Jamie or who?
To Jamie, yeah.
Okay, let me tell Jamie.
Okay.
All these utilities are going out to the garage.
So that's the dryer and the deep freezer.
And the washer over here.
And the washing machine, which is right here behind the fridge.
And right here will be a big tall pantry for storage and linens and towels and stuff.
Alright.
And then the computer will be moved from where it is now
Which
down
is
here
right
in
here.
this little corner.
It's
It'll be
gonna-
like a little office area.
Into the corner, which will be very nice.
Yeah.
They can do their business stuff there. This is the kitchen. It's the same kitchen, just it's been wallpapered, painted. You can see the ceiling's been light, paint. The cabinets are all cleaned up. He's got his gun safe there. That's the back side of that one cabinet you saw from the front door. I'll go completely around the stairway. And then there's the front door and the security door. He's got his trains up there. If I step forward a little bit, you can see clear to the ceiling. Nothing much you really want to look at. Oh, well, there's something that just came into view. They have their modular lighting or track lighting up there, which is on a rheostat that they've ran down the wall to a switch right over there. So you can adjust it for dim if you're watching TV or a movie or whatever. They have their little stand with their 2 telephones, their 800 line and their regular line. So I'll continue on back. The bathroom hasn't been changed other than it's been completely painted. Plus you see here there's a full door on the back door. The bathroom's it's the same shower door. See though that the well house, they've silicone and caulked the door that goes into that. They've painted it, of course. Toilet seat, painted it. Here, I'll do just like I did last time. And she's hung pictures up and shelves, and so this kind of has the beachy kind of bathroom feel to it. Mini blind on the window. I'll get a little bit of that. There's a mirror on the door. I believe that was there already. Okay, we'll go on out the back door where we're hanging out because there's a storm building to the west. There's the pump house. That's still the same except it's been painted. Little walkway, panning around. See where they've cleared the lot. Their lot goes over to, there's kind of a little cattle fence right there. I think we'll be able to see that. Runs up. Their property runs clear up to, let me step out here. I'm walking towards the east. See, they have a little clothesline here. A little area where it's clear. This is all their lots now. And see this pink? Well, it's brown, tan colored mobile. I don't know why I said pink. Tan. And that mobile, if I'll hold it still, is actually 4 inches from their property line. It is just barely on that lot. And that's the mobile that's for sale that I'm going to call the owner on. Just try and get a scoop on it. So you can see they have from there, and I'll pan clear around past the truck that Dennis is trying to get running. They don't own over into that creek, it turns out. They own to where those red stakes are at. You see that chain link fence. I'll try and zoom a little bit, but there's chain link fence along right through there. Okay, here's Dennis, and he's getting the old Ford running. Somebody wants to look at it. I'm going to go ahead while I'm out on this side of the house. This is their garage and where they had it built. This is the road coming in that you would go back up, loop around to the right, loop back around this way over towards that one launch. The water, if I'm looking this way, the water's directly behind me. Loop back around. There's the garage. I'll try and give you a little tour of that, but it's basically a metal frame, metal siding, metal roof garage. It's very nice. They haven't ran power to it yet, but that's why she's saying they haven't put the utilities out there yet. Let me grab Dennis.
Well, it just
Okay.
flipped over and back over. And
I'm back where I was. Does it have oil in it still?
Yeah, I've already done all that.
Okay, so he's getting it ready because some guy's interested in it. You can see this is the good side. And I'll go on around behind it and looping around the very side of the cabin. I'm actually in the flower bed. Oops. Brand new bumper and everything. Quite a tragedy. Now here's the side that got wiped. I'll try and shoot it from down the side so you can get an idea of how exactly. And I'll step on around. Okay, he's trying to get her fired up. See where the cab smashed, separated. On around. Okay, you can see where they've cleared out their lot. The cabin's directly on my left, right over here. Can you hear that, Jamie? So I'm looping around now. I'm facing towards the water, as you can tell. You can see where he's cleared out, and you can see directly at the water now. The chain link stops right there behind this little clump of trees. There's their gate that's open right now. Don't open it normally, but he had it open because he just took the little car dolly trailer out. And they've kind of made them a little lean-to fence, temporary fence for now, which goes along that footpath. And that's actually the front edge of their property because everything in front of them there is core property. So they can clear it like he's done on about a third of it, where you can see through the water. Where I'm pointing now, they can clear all of that if they want to, up to the 8 feet or whatever, or 6 feet. And you can see she has bird feeder or squirrel feeders there, and I don't know if you saw that flash of lightning. I need to get out by the road and try and get you some of that. All kinds of bird feeders, hummingbird feeders, another feeder. There it is. You can hear that, Jim. So they've made this a very nice place. Okay, I'm looping around fast. Here's the front porch. I'm walking sideways out to, you can see I'm almost out to the chain link fence. I'm not zoomed at all now. So I'm standing about 2 feet from the chain link fence right now, just by where the gates open, looking directly at the cabin. You can see somebody turned on the TV. Gayla must have went in there watching the weather. I hear sprinkling in the trees, so it's either wind or rain getting ready to start.
Macintosh in eastern Vicksburg County is under a tornado warning.
Tornado warning. It's Monday. It is just after 6. We just started this about 5-10 minutes ago. You can see their front lawn here. Let me stop. Which this area was cleared before. It's just fenced now. So now I'm stepping out to where we used to park when we come in, except now you just wheel right into the garage. This is where there was kind of a road people had made. The Corps let him put up that guy wire there. They let him put up no parking signs here, which is his property, of course, and he's allowed to do that because of access, because of the gate on the front of the house. You can see over here where they put up no motor vehicles, no all-terrain vehicles, and the Corps let him put up a no parking sign, be towed away, and he had official permission to do that. This is going down that footpath. Okay, I'm looping back around. That's north that the camera's facing now, and I'm walking out to the street. Here's the thunderstorm that's building. I'm going to stop the camera and change the shutter speed. Okay, I've changed it to a golf setting, which is a very fast shutter speed for catching golf swing and golf balls. So hopefully if there's a lightning strike or anything significant, we'll be able to catch it. And I'll just pan. I'm going to be very quiet here in just a second, and I'm just going to pan back and forth for 2 or 3 minutes to see if we can't get some good lightning and thunder on here for you. And I'm standing kind of near a power wire, so if lightning comes down, it should zap this power wire and not me. Any particular way you see more lightning? I'm trying to get some for Jamie. Just kind of out this way in general?
I would hold on because we might see a tornado.
Well, I'm trying to get her some lightning. You can hear the thunder. There was a little flash, but didn't see the strike. So the water's down there. So I'm just kind of, I got it zoomed all the way out, so all the way back, wide angle. And I'm just panning. That's
Really
about
turning
due
over there.
west, basically. Yep, doggone it, just behind me while I was doing that. A real dark area directly over me, so I'm gonna kind of stay up this way. We're talking about squall line, where that's a series of clouds that are interlaced with clouds inside of clouds, or thunderstorms within inside of thunderstorms. Now I'm gonna stand still so you can see how fast these clouds are blowing in and across. Those clouds are doing 100 knots.
Oh yeah.
It's starting to sprinkle.
Janice felt a sprinkle. I'm facing basically due west from the almost the corner of their property line. I'm staying close to the chain link fence, kind of between it and the power line, so hopefully I'm not the biggest thing out here. And I'm near the trees. There was a flash. Should be able to hear that.
That is something.
I just felt a couple drops myself.
Boy, they're moving.
I'm looking to see if they're swirling because now I see the.
Well, I see them churning around, but I don't see them swirling.
No, they're going this way though. They're not doing this.
Look how light it's getting.
Yeah, that's the middle of the rain.
Well,
It's real light
look,
when
you
it's
can't
raining.
even look on the lake. You can't even see, but what, 30 feet?
Okay, it's starting to rain on me. I'm gonna kind of try and shield the lens with my hand.
It's gonna rain real hard so you don't get wet. Get under the tree.
There, you sure you saw the flash from that. I'm gonna back up under the tree.
Get the hard rain real hard.
I'm under the tree now. You can see where it just started raining really good. I'm gonna check the lens. Hang on. Okay, we're back on. We were only off for about 20 seconds. I'm gonna go back to manual focus. To autofocus. I guess Gayla was right. She said it was gonna rain. I just emailed Jamie and said that Gayla said we're not going fishing, that it might rain, and then I put something like, well, we'll see, because that's what they told me yesterday, or something like that. I think Gayla had this one nailed down. And as you can see, it's raining like big dog right now. Smells really good. You know the smell. Now the wind's picking up. You can see where it's almost at about a 45 angle right now. I'm still standing out under a tree, so it's hardly getting me because of the way it's blowing. Now you can see how hard it's coming in. It's definitely the wind's from the north. You saw those clouds blowing in from the north. Hail, hail, huge, huge hail.
Look at the hail! It's, oh my God, look at it! Look at that
Stay
piece
next
of
to
hail!
the tree.
Holy shit!
Kayla and I are platforms in between three trees here.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh my god!
I hope the hell I don't get hit by one of those.
Oh my god!
Hold the door.
Beaver! This big, Dad!
Baseball
It is
size.
baseball
Yeah.
size. Oh, poor Mutt. Lay down, Mutt. Okay.
Broke the window.
Yeah, I heard it across the way. They broke a window. Here is out the front door. Jayla and I were clumped between those three trees right there when I was filming a minute ago. What? It did? They broke the window upstairs, Dennis said.
Wow, this is bad.
I'm gonna go look out the back real quick. It's coming!
How big is it?
I just threw a blank. I just threw. Where is it? Where's the blanket at? Okay. They're showing. They're showing up. Here's. They broke out the top window of the A-frame. You see it plowing into this window here. There's one of them down on the ground right there. You can see. No, I'm backing off from that window.
I'm glad my
Jamie.
car is not here.
Jamie's gonna freak out. I'm glad your truck's in the garage. Here's what we got going on.
My God, look at it!
This is out the front. I can't film out the back because it's so hard.
Oh my God! Have you ever seen anything like
Not
it?
me. It's tearing the leaves off the trees, as you can see. All these leaves. This was just cleared perfect this morning. Looking out, looking down towards the lake. I'm just standing. I'm still under the eave, and I'm getting hit every now and then. You might hear one bounce off the camera, a little piece of one. Kayla just got nailed. She's standing right next to me.
Oh my God!
You need anything else up there? Is that a louvered one?
No, it's flat.
That's a full size? Well, let's go up the stairs. We might as well.
Oh my gosh! Here, it's just a bat. Why have to rekindle after this? That's another one.
Right.
Your guess it's coming straight down, but it's
Not.
coming.
Coming from the northeast.
Mom,
northwest.
can you hand me that box so it's not in y'all's way?
That's full of glass.
Got the glass all over it. Now it's quit blowing. It's not so bad, but it was just blowing in because the wind was
Did it
blowing
get
so
on your
hard.
clothes? We need to move them.
I don't think it did too bad, did he? Did it? Did it? No.
Well, I thought that window was across the street I heard broken.
It was this one. I knew it was. It's not even round hail now. It's real jagged.
Looks like it's one pane.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I have never seen anything like that.
Well, today's a good day to be a glass guy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like tomatoes and maybe not. I think they are. Well, I got more.
Whoa, now it's calming.
Hey Brian, you really got in on
I
it.
got the camera going just in time, huh?
You did. I was like, Brian, better hurry. With that
Look at
camera.
It's in the house.
Yeah, it was coming in when we
Oh
were.
yeah. Well, we
I
just
wonder
opened the
which
front.
one broke it, honey. Did it
Oh,
hit
it was
the outside?
Right
Mom, they
down
were
there.
this
Anyone
big.
you want to check?
I saw something hit the ground
It
like
was
this,
almost-
and I said,
almost
"That's not hail,
softball
is
size.
it?" And I said, "Oh my
You
God!"
didn't hear me yelling?
I thought it was a piece of the neighbor's house blowing across the yard.
Ooh.
What in the world was that?
Garage it just hit? Just beat the leaves off the trees.
Okay, it's subsided a little bit. This is the back door.
You get some there, Ryan?
Huh?
You get here. Let me pick it up. Yeah, we'll take a picture of it.
There's in Dennis's hand for size comparison, and those have been melting for about 5
There's
minutes.
some bigger out in the yard. Huh? Oh, that's what happened.
What?
Oh, it knocked the, look at it, knocked the screens right off the window.
Is your front... There's the inside of his garage. I shot over here. Let me clean the lens. Hey. I don't know how clear it is. It's a little mucky. Here you can see inside of his garage. I just ran out here to make sure that the door was closed and that all the panels were on. You can see where hunks of the tree.
Watch out, it's big.
I'm coming across right now. Ready? Make way.
Hurry up, it's big. Golly, them are huge.
Sorry, Janice. I didn't wipe my feet,
That's okay.
but I'm stomping them on the mat.
The electricity's off.
Yep, just went off.
Power's off now. As you can see, the fans died. So it finally nailed a transformer or something.
Looks like it's coming back.
Ooh.
If your phone service is on.
Doesn't it?
I'm not going out the back door again for a while. That's too scary. Phone's still on.
I'm glad I brought.
I think
I'm
the-
glad I brought screens in.
Oh, yeah.
I just brought him in.
He just squealed. I just heard him.
No, I think that dog over there got hit.
It's still dropping, but not near at the rate. You can see there's another one right there that's about baseball size. Right there.
Yep.
Hey, we got it on tape. This is, you're gonna have to show this to more than just Jamie.
You get the,
Look
get
out.
our front drive, it's a creek now.
I'm getting it right
Oh,
now.
look at the yard is all in the water over there.
It's coming across, and rather than going down the footpath, it's cutting across right there and heading out.
You built that up too, Daddy. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to do something. Aren't you?
I just gotta get this all diverted when I get the tractor here and just pull it all over and so it'll run into the stream.
Can you believe this?
We got hail and we had a little bit of,
Okay, I got 22 minutes of tape running right now, and I had about,
That lightning was close.
I had probably about, yeah, I think so. We're standing close to the house.
I never saw
beat the oak trees to death out there.
Oh, it did. Look at, here's some of the destruction off of the trees. The trees are much lighter.
Yeah. Blue sky.
See-through trees now. See, look, you can see the sky. You can actually see a little spot of blue right through
Yeah,
there,
right through
Dennis.
there,
Look at that.
Yeah, it's clear right here behind us.
Now, where it just came from, where I was just filming
Blue
at the
sky.
beginning of all this, showing you the lightning, where I was panning back and forth, is now blue. You can see a little tip of a thunderhead in the sun.
Look at that. Can you see it laying along there? Look at
Yeah.
the yard. Now that the sun's on it, you can probably sure how much is just laying there that hadn't melted yet.
Oh,
Look
and
at it
some of
over
them
there.
were breaking up as they
Yeah,
landed.
yeah.
I would say most of those broke up.
So it came down so fast and it swirled so hard that the velocity froze it.
Average size.
Yeah, that was about average. That one looks like it's had a chunk
Yeah,
take out
knocked
of it.
out. One corner's gone. Now it's starting the big rain. Big drop.
Well, my camera says it's still recording, so we haven't submerged yet. I'll have to write Sony a letter and tell them that their camera works
Camera
and
went through the tornado.
that I did the twister with it. So that was,
it raised the hood on the truck.
yeah, it was. So make a mental note, whatever house we end up with really needs to have a carport or a garage. Otherwise your car could look like it's had a baseball bat taken to it.
Look at the road. It's steamy. Brian, look at the road.
Oh, now the sun's come out over here, back behind, to the north, or to the west,
It's steaming.
and it's heating up the ground, which just had ice thrown all over it, and it's steaming. So we've made a giant science experiment here. You can see the water, for Dennis's reference, there's water coming across. the road right there. You okay, Dennis? Water coming across the road, running down here. Slow it down. Runs right around their property. Their property is, as you can see, knolled up really well here. It's about a foot higher than the road in most spots. I'm having to step over ice chunks like this. Here, I'll try and throw it at that stump. You can see how hard it is. It just bounced right off of that stump. Here, I'll try and throw another one. Just bounced right off. I smell fire. What's on fire? I'm heading out on the road because I see smoke and Hey, Dennis! Dennis! What's on fire? You smell this? There's all kinds of smoke right through here. All kinds of smoke, and I can smell it right in here. Dennis is up talking to the neighbor, getting his assessment. They're gonna go back up to his property line and see if they can see. But I smell, no doubt about it, smoke. It almost smells rubbery. That's why I'm concerned, like maybe it was part of a house or something fell in. Somebody was burning trash and something fell in it. Or... So I'm walking down the road now with this damn dog that's adopted me. And so here's their house. I'm about even with their house. You can see the sunshine where the clouds were just coming in. So basically it moved across us from this way. It moved across to that way. And you can see over that way is where you keep hearing that thunder. It's now gone by us. It's probably 5 to 10 miles past us. There's a house across the street. So I'm rounding the bend. There's his chain link. There's their A-frame. So now I'm going due west. You can see the, I don't know, maybe you can't, but there's kind of a smoke film in the air. Here comes a car, so I'm ditching off the road. Hang on. Alright. We just talked to two guys that live back right over here. Huh? He's up at the neighbors, but I talked to two guys that are right back down the street here. And, they lit their barbecue right before that all happened, and that's what the smoke was. It blew their barbecue all to bits. Yeah, that's why I smelled.
Well, it ruined our roof.
On the...
It ruined the roof.
On the garage?
Yep, and it ruined this panel.
You can see Dennis.
This panel.
There's some of the damage. Let me stop so we can get the camera. Okay, let me zoom out. I guess I was laying on the button while I was walking around the corner. And okay, let me get there. You can see where one of them grazed off the side, just above the trim, the brown trim on the tan color. You can see where it bounced off that panel. That's one that just grazed it. Now here, look at the roof and some of those bangs you heard during all that. Let me try and shoot up there. This garage was brand new a week ago. Now you see right there, pretty good divot, one just next to it. I scan across, you see there's two more up almost near the header, near the crown, the peak, and a couple smaller ones over towards this side. So, oh wait, there's one small one on the face right there where it grazed off a panel. So that smoke I'm still smelling over here now, I know it's just their barbecue that got knocked over. Their barbecue, these guys right here,
Yeah.
not on the corner here, but the next one over,
Yeah.
they had just lit their barbecue when all that went down. I said, well, I guess your barbecue got put on hold, huh? And they said, yeah, I'd say. And he had a couple of his north windows knocked out too.
Oh, it busted his too. That
Yeah.
you did hear it over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned off the camera and talked to them for a minute. Two old timers out on the porch. You know, Dennis, I'm not seeing one. Oh, wait, there's one right there.
This in here's gone. This panel's gone.
Yeah, I see that. But right here above this speck of leaves, it creased that. There's two spots right there.
Oh, right here?
Yep.
And where's the other one?
Right next to it. See on an angle it came
here,
across?
Right here. This one and that one.
Right.
Oh,
That's
just one
minor
sheet.
compared to the front and the roof.
Damn, blame it. Ruined this roof.
Yeah, I videoed the roof.
It's
There's,
been every single one of them.
yeah, there's
Doggone
two
it.
there, boom, boom. There's a big one in the center, one directly above it.
Look at here on the front
There,
of this.
that's probably on
Oh.
that crease, yeah.
Oh, I got my cap too. See where the cap where it bent it there, there.
Oh, sure.
Brand new roof.
Yeah, about just been finished a week. I don't see any on the door. That's
No.
what I ran out here. Oh, one here on the fascia of
Yeah,
the door.
right in front.
Right on the fascia.
Door
And
looks fine.
yeah,
The door's only a week old.
yeah, the door was the last part put on. Man, there's all kinds of ice out here still. You can, if you want it for your insurance company, you can give them a whole case of it. Look at it. There's a bird nest that came flying out.
Oh, it did, didn't it? Beat it right out of the tree.
It looks like it was a pretty nice
Yeah,
nest.
pretty nice.
No eggs in it. Who knows where the eggs are? They're probably in the lake. The way the wind was going.
They're in Pittsburgh County now.
Yeah. They're down at the dam. Or
That's about where
Texas,
it's at.
probably Texas.
Arkansas actually is where it's going.
Yeah, it's going east, so. There's their window, the one window that got knocked. And the screen that got knocked off.
Well, if I wouldn't have cut that tree out of there, it would have never broken. There was a tree standing right there.
Where?
Right there. Look on the ground. See the
Oh, right here's a tree that would have been running up that probably would have shielded it. So remember, trees are your friends. Okay, unless something else exciting comes along, you can see it's been probably 20 minutes. Let's see, what's my counter say? 33. It's been over 10 minutes, I think, since I heard the last piece of baseball. Maybe a couple were close to softball size, but it's been about that long since the last one came down.
They screamed home, and they got here just as the
Tail.
hail came.
It's almost perfectly round. Look at that.
Yep. It broke his water pipe.
Hold
I helped
that-
him get it ready. Oh, what happened over here? What did it wipe out here, laying down?
Oh my gosh, what is that? That's a tramp.
Oh, it's their tramp.
Turn their tramp.
That's from the next yard.
Oh, it blew it over from over there.
Sure is. So there's an upside down trampoline.
Got picked up and thrown next door. Did you see any trees down?
No.
Just these small little limbs, 1-inch limbs, the deadfall. Yeah, them guys. Let's see. It would have been. I think it's where it says McDaniel there.
Yeah, McDaniel.
Up there where they got like some sort of red sign on their front
Yeah.
porch. Them two guys. There was two old guys out there. They had two north windows knocked out, and it ended their barbecue abruptly.
I'm just gonna take that shut until tomorrow.
Yeah,
Upstairs.
we can find a
We have a piece of cardboard.
cardboard, or we might just go up there and put the screen on it, and it'd be open. If we just put your ladder up, put the screen back on it.
You dumb dog.
So there's our adopt-a dog.
Get out.
Just like the last time I was here 3 years ago, there's another adopt-a dog here. Kayla's got hers in the house.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. There's their barbecue. Blew the cover off their barbecue.
It didn't blow my petrified tree away.
All your chunk of wood on there, yeah.
That's the petrified tree. Rock.
Oh God, yes. Alright, I'm shutting it off now. Okay, and there's her dog. His name is Screams.
Oh, don't video him. You can't hardly see him.
Can't hardly see him. Where's
He's
the
in there.
flashlight?
And he is a what kind again?
Basenji.
Basenji. I would not remember that, so. Alright, I'm definitely shutting it off now.
Oh, who's
We're
this guy?
cruising
Is this
around.
His house?
I doubt it.
His house with the, or is that a neighbor? Look,
You
checking.
can see all the stuff on the road. I'm stopping the camera.
Yeah. It's big pieces. That's amazing. I've never seen
Bad
anything like
stuff.
that
Oh yeah,
before.
see where we got the window band? The back window?
Oh yeah, took out the window on the
You lose
bed.
any windows?
See all the stuff in the road. Look at this water up to their front doorstep.
Yep.
You could put those little brown.
Lattice.
Yeah.
Lattice over the windows. Might help. And put them up with wood screws. They would kick out if you had a fire, but they would keep the. It'd probably bust them up though, but it would keep from breaking your windows.
I can't tell I didn't slow down. Oh yeah, look at the front panel. It's all beat down. Well, he isn't so dumb as you thought, Janet. He doesn't have anything exposed to the north. Look at the flooded street here. We're coming out off Shady Lane here.
Time to petition for a new stop sign.
It's beat up.
Oh, you don't stop anyway,
No,
so who
nobody
cares?
stops at it. That's a pause sign, not a stop sign.
If
Yeah.
you can't read it, you don't.
I'm at the grocery store. I'm glad they didn't put up their new sign.
Okay, we're heading up to 150 or Texana Road. I'm gonna shut off now until we see something else important.
Right, the season sign.
Nobody beat a Tech X out.
Yeah.
Shattered the X on the Texaco. They didn't have
Okay,
as
we're
much.
heading over to the marina to check on the boat. So,
I see just a few big
let's
ones
see
here.
what happened.
Yes, sir. Did you turn off the main switch of the computer?
Did you tell him?
We
his
turned
sign
off the
still
breaker the
worked?
whole house,
Oh, okay. All right.
so we didn't have
Did you
to.
ever tell him his sign still?
No.
We didn't want to ruin their, since everything they got in here is spelled the same way.
Dennis and I figured that most of the people that are looking at it don't know how it's spelled anyway.
Spell what?
Restaurant.
Oh, how they spell? Oh,
R-E-S-T-U-R-A-N-T, restaurant.
It says restaurant.
Yeah,
No, I
restaurant.
don't see the awning
Restaurant.
damage on that section. See a few big hail balls here.
Have great confidence. Everything is fine.
You fisher of men.
cleared out
The
the marina.
canopy's still up.
We look pretty
Okay.